Good morning, this is Al Haig from Clay Shooting and Trap Shooting USA magazines. We're here this morning at the Truck Vault booth at the SHOT Show, and I'm with Kim Rhode. Probably don't need to tell anybody who she is, but she's a gold medal winner in 5 total, I believe, and she's wearing them and they're beautiful. Welcome, Kim.
Thanks for having me.
This is a new sponsor for you, Truck Vault.
It is, but it's one that definitely makes sense because, you know, I've had the ultimate, which is having my gun stolen, and, you know, it's something that was definitely a necessity for me.
Where and when did that happen? I remember, but I'd just like to hear you tell us.
Well, it was a couple years back, and I was actually doing a public service announcement, and coming back from that, I decided to stop and get something to eat and do a little shopping for my wedding, and I came back out, and my window was smashed, my gun was gone, and of course, it was very devastating, and you know, there's no words that can really describe the emotions that hit you and the panic, because for me, even the next day I had a huge match that was a selection process for the Olympics, so it was even more nerve-wracking and devastating, and from there I just learned. I think every athlete or every person thinks, oh, it'll never happen to me, you know, I park in the front parking spot and all that stuff, and of course here I was, it happened to me, and I think you live and learn, and ultimately led me to Truck Vault.
Well, Truck Vault has a huge history of protecting valuables, and particularly in vehicles, so this makes a perfect sense for you. When you're traveling, you can lock them up and be pretty confident, I'm assuming. Well,
it's great because when you go to the shooting range, you don't have to go directly home. You can actually, Truck Vault gives you that ease to be able to stop anywhere you want to go. You know your guns are secure, or whatever a value may be. I know I've used it for my husband's music gear and golf clubs, I mean, jewelry, whatever. I mean, it just makes sense, and why I didn't have one before, I mean, I don't know. It's just crazy to me.
What's up for Kim Rhode this coming year? You've got a World Cup coming up?
I have a World Cup in Tucson.
Right.
We have about 70 countries coming to compete, and we have some selection matches going on, and we have a World Cup also in Ronaldo, Italy. So a lot of competing, representing the country, which is the most important, that red, white, and blue, and hopefully we can bring home some medals as we lead up to 2016.
And you're headed towards 2016 again, aren't you?
Of course. I gotta go 6 for 6.
Well,
no pressure, right? I'm like, oh, but it's gonna be amazing. I'm in full training right now, and very much looking forward to it.
We've talked about this before, and I'm still in amazement of what you do because of your practice regimen.
Yeah, I shoot a little bit.
You shoot a little bit, and you know, Winchester's your sponsor, so that's very comforting. But tell the public, how many rounds a week do you practice with when you're getting ready for the Olympics?
Well, I average anywhere between 500 to 1,000 rounds a day, and I think they have me estimated at somewhere between 3 and 5 million rounds in my lifetime.
That's insane.
Well, I mean, you said it, not me. I think it's normal.
Oh,
but,
yes, you do. And you have for a very, very long time.
Yes, yeah. But, you know, that's what it takes to win.
Yes, it does.
And I think that's where that dedication and, you know, that pride, you know, and being an American and bringing home those medals really comes into place, because, you know, that's what really, ultimately, what it's about.
Well, we're all very proud of you. There's no question about that. And I was one of the few that I knew within my friends that was able to see your first interview after you broke the 99. And I won't bring it up, but I couldn't marvel at how ignorant the person who interviewed you was about shooting sports. And we need to fix that somehow. I don't know how we're going to do that, but that needs to be fixed, because he asked you some dumb questions that I just was flabbergasted, but I want to compliment you on how you handled them.
Well, thank you. You know, it's something that, you know, maybe not everyone grows up into, the sport of shooting, and so it's obviously our job to educate and to show the positive light of the shooting sports, and that's ultimately been my goal in representing the shooting sports, as well as introducing more women and children to the outdoors and, you know, what you and I take for granted every day.
I know. I do want to touch on one thing that's a very important part of your life, and that's Kids and Clays.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about your charity.
Well, Kids and Clays is an organization that throws shoots around the United States. They actually raise money for the local Ronald McDonald houses, helping, you know, families that have sick children that need a place to stay close to the hospital. As we all know, it's so important. It's an incredible charity. We've raised $11 million over the course of a period, you know, over the time, and it's been incredible to be part of it and to, you know, be able to say, you know, hey, we did that, and to meet those kids and those families it's truly, they're my champions, to say the least.
They fight the real battle.
Yes,
they
exactly.
Truly fight the real battle. We can shoot, we can
They're
practice.
the medal winners in my eyes, those little kids.
We have a lot of fun doing it. They're not having fun doing it. They're just fighting the daily battle.
Exactly.
They're really heroes.
So anything we can do to help them, and it's been incredible. And of course, we have the industry behind us, and it's been fantastic.
Excellent. Well, let's bring in Rick from Truck Vault.
Yes.
We want to know a little bit more about this product.
Morning, sir.
Good morning, Rick. Welcome to Sporting Clays and Clay Shooting USA and Trap Shooting USA.
Yes, sir.
Tell us about Truck Vault. What is?
Well, I heard Kim talking. Now, I was a police officer for 37 years, and I investigated hundreds of thefts from motor vehicles. And I will tell you that 99% of the thefts from motor vehicles are crimes of opportunity, where a thief will walk up to your car, look inside, see something in there, and know they can break the window, reach in, grab it, and be gone. They don't want to be bothered. They don't want somebody to hear them doing that, okay? That's a crime of opportunity, and they see it and they're gone. It's like with Kim's shotgun when she lost it. With a Truck Vault, when you look in the window, if your Truck Vault is properly installed, all they see is a floor of your vehicle, out of sight, out of mind. And that's going to prevent at least 90% of the thefts from motor vehicles. So, that's what Truck Vault does to begin with. And basically what we are a secure in-vehicle storage system that consists of drawers and empty cubbies and those sorts of things. But all of our Truck Vaults are fully carpeted on the outside. On the inside, they protect whatever you put in there. Kim's shotgun doesn't bounce around and get scratched up and get torn up, and it's protected from theft.
Exactly.
That's what we are, and that's what we do.
And you're located in my home state in Washington, I understand.
Well, the company is located there in Cedro Woolley, Washington. Yes, sir, absolutely.
How long has this Truck Vault been in business?
I believe it was 1996.
So that's a while. That's very good.
Yes, sir.
Well, you've got to be excited about having Kim on board
absolutely.
as a spokesperson.
Absolutely, it's been great, and people have responded amazingly to her. And I had an opportunity to hold a gold medal, Olympic gold medal, something that doesn't happen to you in your life. Well,
she has put them around my neck a couple of times, and believe me, they felt heavy.
They are.
I didn't earn it.
They are. She carries the weight of those very well, too. By the way,
It's a good weight. I don't mind it really.
We're so proud. We're so proud of Kim in the shooting sports, because she has just brought such a highlight to the sporting world, particularly at the Olympics. But as an ambassador, she's amazing, and you guys are very lucky to have her on board as one of your people. Absolutely,
we're lucky, and we appreciate everything she does for us.
Well, I appreciate you guys taking the time out of your busy schedules here to spend some time with us, and we're going to put this up on our websites and our YouTube channels, and see if we can make some people aware of what's going on.
Thanks, sir.
Thanks again very much.
Thank you.